Welcome back, everybody, to the Poker Model Hand Breakdown. Today I'm going to show you a little trick to kind of avoid being all in and dominated by your opponent who has a short stack. So if you take a look at the table here, I have 8 of clubs, 7 of clubs, which qualifies as a suited connector. I have 75,000 in chips. The blinds are 500 to 1,000, which means I have 75 big blinds. Let's see how the action comes around. Okay, the action folds to me, and I have to run through my variables to qualify my hand. So number 1, there's no raises in front of me. Number 2, I have over 20 big blinds. Number 3, I have a suited connector. So these all qualify. And so this should tell me that I need to min raise into the pot, which means raise to 2,000 to take control of the hand. But before we do that, I want to take another look at the table and look at the stack sizes of my opponents. So you can see that the big blind only has 4,000 chips left after that 1,000 big blind is in. So this means that if I min raise and the action folds all the way to the big blind and he does pick up some sort of hand or whatever, then he can move all in and I'm going to have to call that all in. And most likely I'm going to be behind. So what I can do is I can kind of forecast and I can see that I might not want to be all in with 8-7 suited. So I'm actually in a position where I can make a fold, which is what I do. And really, the rest of the hand is insignificant because we're out of it. But I just want to reiterate the point that if there's someone who has less than 5 big blinds, they're probably going to be going all in with hands like king high, ace high, obviously really good hands. But people will still be tight. They're not just going to throw their chips in with 2-3 offsuit or worse hands than that. So even when a situation presents itself where you might make a min raise with those suited connectors that we have inside of our qualifying range, just be careful and make sure that stack sizes behind you are not too short, because you'll find yourself all in and dominated. And it may seem like a little, not a big deal, but now you're doubling up your opponent. Now they have 10 big blinds or maybe 11 with antes and stuff, and you kind of went down and kept a person in the tournament. So that's why I folded 8-7 suited today. With a hand like ace high or even king high, I probably have the best hand. So my hands like king 8, king 9, ace 2, I'm still raising with. But just be careful with those suited connectors. They're great, or they can be great on the flop, but you absolutely don't want to be all in pre-flop with a mid-suited connector like 8-7 of clubs. Thanks again for listening to our breakdown today. We look forward to going over the next one with you, and we'll talk soon. As always, thank you for joining us for another episode of the Poker Model Hand Breakdown. For more training tools and Texas Hold'em advice, subscribe to our YouTube channel or pay us a visit at thepokermodel.com to see our weekly articles, bi-weekly podcasts, and other episodes of the Poker Model Hand Breakdown. Until next time.